Good morning! God morning. God morning. It's a God morning for sure. I just don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. But I would love to know who needs to be reminded. Because we kind of like forget, you all. It is 4:55 a.m. right now. 4:55 a.m. And this is what the Lord said. Hey, girl, because I was like, I don't want to get up today. I don't want to go to the gym. Oh, my Lord Jesus, why this and that? Like I had, right, the cucarachas as my latest. I would love to know where you're tuning in from. Who is there? I know there's someone there, so let me know where you're tuning in from. But I needed to be reminded that today is the day. Today truly is the day that the Lord has made. And it is up to me to rejoice and be glad in it, as Psalms 118:24 says, right? It's up to you, it's up to me to be able to be grateful to God for the day He has given us. Like, we can forget that today is a gift. Every single day is a gift. On 10/2/17, I did not know how much it was a gift, that every day was a gift. I left my house like I'm leaving my house today, like every other day, right? We think every day is just like every other day, and it is a gift. It's a huge gift to wake up and be able to move and be able to stand. I did not know how true that was going to be, because there was a man that had other intentions. His intentions were to commit suicide. He wanted to take his life, and I don't know why. I mean, I don't promote, obviously, suicide, but you know, why would you want to take your life and somebody else's? Like, that's extremely selfish, I think. But it was a gift as well, because it taught me. That's where Gratitude Transformation came about, that book. I lost my life so I could learn to live, because I was not clear. Like, the Lord needed to show me how important it was to be able to have another day as a gift. And if you're there, just focus on the bills, focus on, you know, the relationship that may not be working, the business, the job, whatever you may be going through, Margaret, in your life. Where are you tuning in from, Margaret? I just want to remind you that today is a gift. Today is just not coming back. God did not allow us to have this beautiful day where we're going to have every breath taken care of, where our heart is going to beat so many times a minute. I think it's about 80 times a minute. And there's no effort. Like, you and I do not have to do anything for that to actually happen. And yet, we want to whine, we want to complain, we want to not be grateful. Like, Lord. And that's where I was this morning. Not in a spirit of gratitude. And then it just like hit me. I made my coffee. I am drinking 1 cup of coffee because I shared with you guys that I was dealing with inflammation to the point where my rings had to be cut off. That was insane. But anyway, that's another story, and I told that story. But yeah, I'm drinking 1 cup of coffee because I was drinking too much coffee. But as I was enjoying my coffee, and I really enjoy this 1 cup. When you're not drinking 7-8 cups, I know it's very sad. But when you're not drinking that much coffee and then all of a sudden you're down to 1 cup of coffee, I can say I'm down to 1 cup of coffee. Or I have this great tasting, warm, soothing. For me, coffee is a reminder of home. Anything warm, it just reminds me of home. So no matter where you are at today, I just want to remind you that God has gifted us this day. Today truly is the day that He has made. I am choosing to rejoice and be glad in it. Remember, the joy of the Lord is truly our strength. Without that joy, we have nothing. We have nothing, because life lives, right? Life is constantly lifing. And if you and I just focus on the stuff that's in front of us, and the people that did this, that could have, should have, would have, or what we could have, should have, would have, if we focus on all that and do not focus on the present moment, which is all we have. It's all we have. All I have right here, right now is this moment. Like, anything can happen, right? But I'm enjoying this moment. I'm grateful for this moment. I'm thankful for this moment. And what if you and I just showed up from that place? From the place of, okay, it's 5:01. I needed to be at the gym at 5. I'm running a few minutes late, but hello! I'm actually going to the gym, you all. I'm going to the gym. I'm not taking off. I'm doing the do. I'm doing the thing. What if I actually rejoice? And I'm glad in the very fact that I took action, that I got up at 4 in the morning and I took action and I did do the do. What if I actually focus on that? And that's what I would love to see you and I do today. It's just focus on what's before us. Be grateful for the moment, no matter what is happening. You know, and I know that there are some people that are dealing with tough situations. I get that. But those are situations that we can definitely turn over to the Lord, because, you know, the Bible talks about be anxious for nothing, but those things that we ask in prayer. Like, if you know that saying, if you and I cannot change the situation, why put all that energy into that situation? Hi, Yoli. How are you doing? How is it going? Are you grateful this morning? You know what I mean? Like, why? You know, if even the stuff that, you know, we can do something about. So God forbid, let's say, you know, let's talk about me for a minute, right? I had inflammation and I had to look and see, okay, where is it coming from? I actually changed all of my diet to, I am only eating protein right now. I am eating only meat, only eggs. Like, usually in the morning, I will have egg whites and spinach. And that's when I was prepping, right? But if not, then I was having a rice cake with peanut butter and plenty of it, right? I stopped eating vegetables and fruits. Like, I don't eat any carbs right now, because there is, and you can do your own research, right? Because that's stuff that people decide to have a lot of energy around. But in my research, and I shouldn't say my research, it's my husband's research, okay? My husband loves to research all that stuff. And it is, you know, all the lectins, right? We went to, I remember the first time that I listened to the lectin stuff, it was from Dr. Gundry, and it was in 2017, November 2017. I had the accident and I was in a wheelchair, and I decided, my childhood friend, Betty, invited me to UPW in West Palm, and I went, and it really radically changed our lives. And I'm so grateful to God for that. Because it's the work that I needed, right? I needed to shift this mindset, because it's mine, too many cucarachas running up in here. And it was like, oh my gosh, who am I if I can't even walk? I'm a CEO of a company, and I'm in a wheelchair. I can't even, it was, oh my gosh, life-changing, that accident. But it shifted my mind. And Dr. Gundry talked about the lectin in vegetables, like all the stuff that they put in vegetables and how it affects our bodies. So right now I'm just trying something different, and I am doing, eggs right now. I'm eating eggs and cheese and salami for breakfast. That's my breakfast right now. And for lunch, I'll have a piece of steak or a piece of chicken or a piece of fish. And the same for dinner. There's no carbs here. And I'm grateful to God that I didn't have like major changes of not eating carbs, because I love eating. I love eating. And just sitting down and being able to eat a plate full of meat is heaven to me. And my husband is so gracious and so caring as I went through my changes. He's the one cooking meals and making sure that things are good with my body. And I'm grateful to God for that. So I just, I'm not sure what you may be going through today, but I want you to know that you can take a situation that may be perceived as bad, right? My inflammation, and it can push us to do a lot of research, a lot of, okay, well, this is happening, and I get to choose as to why inflammation is happening in my body, and I get to choose how I am going to shift and change my diet so that I can live the life that God will have me live. Be blessed. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day.